monitor has just jammed up. But they are racing. Concerto began well. Tune Again's there in the yellow sleeves and cap. Best Intentions is towards the outside. Then came Royal Venus, Predator's Beauty further back in the field, Fuel the Frenzy, Heart Lights in the green towards the back end with Fire Chaser and French Script races at the back end of the field now as they go towards the 800 metre mark. Best Intentions has gone to the lead and gone about a length clear. From in second, Concerto. Tune Again races back in third. They followed further back by Royal Venus. Then there's a few lengths back to Predator's Beauty. Then Heartlight, Fuel the Frenzy, Fire Chaser and French Script is the trailer past the 500 metre mark. Out in front is Best Intentions and that will bring them for home. Over in second is Concerto. Then came Tune Again, Royal Venus further back in the field. They followed by Predator's Beauty now as they turn in. They've got about 300 metres left to go. Best Intentions, Concerto takes it on. Down the inside, Tune Again, then Royal Venus. Further back in the field is Fire Chaser, but Concerto's got to the front from Best Intentions and Royal Venus, and Concerto went on to win. Second place may have gone to Best Intentions. Royal Venus is involved there too. Here's your head on replay. Concerto is in those yellow colours with the purple stars on the outside here under Richard Fourie. It picked up the lead sort of at the 300 metre mark. Best Intentions ran on. Royal Venus was involved. Tune Again. But Concerto is victorious in the first race of the day. Your numbers are 9, 5, 2 and 1. Let's get you back to the studio.
Well, it's a popular start to the day for punters as the favourite Concerto comes through. Trained by Alan Creff, ridden by Richard Fourie. She's got everyone off to a great start as she really did look a positive by-pot banker. I've got Alex standing by with me and he's accepting the cheque on behalf of Harris, who looks after Concerto and who is now 1,500 Rand richer. And it's all thanks to World Sports Betting. Thanks very much, Alex. Thank you. Richard standing by, he's going to step in and join me. Always great way to start the day, and that's in the winner's box. And Richard, she's come along well, and you've ridden her. This is now her third start, and this is when, as a punter, it's always nice because you look for that constant improvement, and that's exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, look, and also I think the quality of the field wasn't as strong as she's raced against, and yeah, like Mr. Pretorius pointed out to me, he said I was smutsing coming through the 200, which I was. I had a lot of horse. She wasn't showing too much greenness like in the beginning. Quickened up nicely and won a really good race.
She really did. Looking at her, I don't want to put you in a tough spot because you've touched on the strength of the field, but looking at her body-wise and the fact that she's only had the 3 runs, I would like to think that there's still a bit more to come from her.
Yeah, I think she'll also be a little bit better on the grass.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can race a little bit more on this beautiful grass track at
that you drool on every time you walk over to go to the poly.
Exactly, it's almost like a white elephant. You just get to look at it, and we watch the grass grow every time we're here. So, like I said, I'd love to be on the grass, but I don't know for what reason we're sticking around on the poly if there's such a beautiful grass track.
Richard, just a quick quiz about a couple of your runners coming up. Matsuyamo, big fellow in good form. Path of Choice, just to pick out another one. I'll go through a couple with Alan as well. Those are 2 that stand out. Path of Choice, I expressly want to ask you about because you get so much out of him. And then a little bit of a roughie for me. I'm not sure if you could give me an honest opinion because you get aboard her for the first time in a while, called United Express.
Yeah, look, at form rating, she is the right horse, but she's a bit inconsistent in form. Tricky filly, she's quite unpleasant to ride. She's got a little ways about her, but Matsuyama, 8 draw, he ran on a cracker last time. And Path of Choice is always the honest, hard-knocking horse. He's an old boy, but he really tries hard. So, whatever you see, his performance is always gives you his best. Yeah, he certainly does. Richard, this is the way you want to start the day. We'll look forward to seeing you throughout the afternoon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well done. Hopefully so. But thank you very much to Mr. Creff and the team, to Team Hollywood for the support, and obviously my sponsor, Winning Form. Thank you. Of course.
Great chat there via Richard, who gets us underway, as mentioned, on the favourite. So it is an easy start for the punters out there. Alan's joining me now. And, Alan, her form was out there for everyone to see. You definitely thought that the chance now being against girls only was going to be to her favour. And she's done a good job for you.
Yeah, she took on the boys and held her own the other day. And today just looked like the right race, ticked the right boxes. And, Richard had her nicely set, came into the straight, pushed the button. The answer was there. Well done to Ridgemont Highlands, filly out of, Canford Cliffs.
Yeah.
And she's actually bred to go a lot further. So that's pretty good. I said to Richard, will she win again? He said, definitely. So that's always great. To Hollywood, well done to them, and Anthony Delpish for all their support. And I'll see Marilyn.
Yeah, Marilyn's standing
by.
by.
My favourite story of the day is when Marilyn's standing there with a check from
extra money
for everybody.
And well done to Hollywood for getting involved and getting behind the Race Owners Association, because it really makes sense when you get check payouts like this.
It's money for jam and well spent, I think. So well done to Marilyn and her team.
Thanks, Marilyn. Alan, we've touched on quite a few of your runners with Richard already. Just towards the end of the day, I didn't ask Richard about his ride, Cool Winter, in good form. And his stable companion, however, could be a bit of a horse a lurker to give a run for his money down in class, whatever next.
100%, whatever next is coming down in class. He was a top division horse he was champion 2-year-old as a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And, he'd done his fair share, but he found his mark and he's now on his way down. I think he's a horse that's overdue for a win, and knocking on the door. There's definitely a win or two still left in there. I think just at the upper echelon of the divisions, they've just got too strong for him. He's a little horse, and when he was a young horse, he had the speed, but they've now grown older, and he's still got the speed, but they got the body and the strength to go with it. Cool Winter, lovely horse, loves the Polly. Not drawn the best of possible draws, but a lot of speed up there, so he'll be running on at them, which he loves doing.
Alan, thanks for the breakdown and well done for the win.
Thank you.
Concerto in the winner's box. That was only her fourth start, and we do hear from Richard could enjoy the grass. Alan wants further, so a horse that we will see in the future. On that note, very well done to the Hollywood Syndicate for taking the victory here. Nominee, obviously, Anthony Delpish, well done. And once again, to Richard and Alan, congratulations on opening the day for us.